Good morning, good evening, whenever you're watching this. Welcome back to After Dark with Books. I'm Amanda.
Hi, Melissa. Good morning.
Good morning. Today we're going to do another chapters recap. Today we're doing 42 through 48 of Onyx Storm. So before we get into it, I know Melissa had bought some books, and let's see what she got.
Yes, I bought a total, I believe, 9 books because the ninth one was on ebook, which we are going to start reading here
Yes.
soon. And the other ones are physical. And if you want to see all of them, I did just drop a book haul video too, so you can check that out on YouTube. But the first one I looked at was at Barnes& and Noble, and it's by Cynthia Murphy, and it's signed, sealed, and dead, and it's based in the 90s. So anything that's based in the 90s, I'm here for it. So, and I think there's like 3 books. It's like, I don't know if they're standalones yet, but there's like 3 books right here. So, and it's under 300 pages. So this is a really...
I wonder if it's on audiobook too.
You know what? I didn't even check.
We'll have to check.
But yeah, I grabbed this one because it's a mystery thriller. I wanted to try something different. This would be the 3rd book I've read in mystery thriller. So I do like them. It's different. And then I also grabbed Hunting Adeline and Hunting Adeline.
Isn't that a twister? Hunting and haunting.
Because I got book 2, and I remember you're like, oh, you got book 2 instead of book 1. So I had to go and buy book 1 because can't read book 2 without book 1.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, because at first I listened to these, like a sample of it, and I was like, what the hell is this? I don't know about this. I thought it was like paranoia, like haunting house, but it's not. So I was like, when I heard actually what it was, which I should have read myself, I did not. I was like, okay, I'm going to give these books a try because I've heard that they're really good.
Yeah, and I even like how they come out with different editions for those.
There's new editions?
Yeah, they have like special edition covers.
Oh, yeah. I like mostly all the special editions to books, but they're just so pricey that I can't afford to do it. The ones I probably would do that for definitely would be Fourth Wing and Agatar series, hands down. If I got anything special edition.
How some people, they can't afford special editions, so they make their own editions? Have you seen those?
I have, but okay, honestly, by the time you buy all that shit, you might as well just buy the special edition. If it's just one book. Now, I can understand if there's obviously Agatar, there's multiples in that series. There's going to be 6. And but I can understand if maybe one or something, because by the time you buy all that, and I don't have the patience. I used to make mini albums from scratch with cardboard, but not like that with books.
I mean, it's dedication. The painting, the ripping up the pages. Yeah.
But I did send you, there was this link and I deleted it. It's foils, and I would love to do that to my Onyx Storm book, because the hardcover is black.
I know what you're talking about.
It's gold. So I would like to do that to that book, and it was like $25. Was that pricey for some foils? Yeah, but it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
So I would do something like that.
Yeah.
I can't wait to dive into these and see what they're all about. I hate these stickers. I know they're easy to get off, but if you are listening and you have books, also if the little stickers, sales stickers or whatever are hard to get on, use your blow dryer. It will help. Don't put it warp your page, your cover, but it will help.
Okay.
Just a trick.
Nice tip.
Mm-hmm.
Nice tip.
Yep. So that, and then if you're also seeing, I did cover my bookshelves with some pill and stick wallpaper. I thought that would bring out my bookshelves, and I kept going back and forth. Do I want gray or do I want pink or this and that? But I really liked this. It's just, this kept drawing me back to this one.
Yeah, it looks really nice. It gives it that pop, just a hint of that pop, but stays kind of like within that dark realm of like your genre that you like.
Yep. I wanted to stay with the dark fantasy, dark romance type.
Yeah.
vibe. I didn't want, even though pink is my favorite color, I didn't want the cutesy pink or whatever. That's why I went with black bookshelves instead of white because
Yeah.
I wanted that dark feeling.
I'll have to get you some black roses with like a hint of pink to hang all along
Yes,
like a vine.
I would love to do something like that because I just love the dark vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's weird, but I do.
No, it's not
So,
weird. It's not weird at all.
when are you going to be doing your bookshelves?
I don't know. I have like that like weird like material on the back of mine. It's I can't describe it, but it's
It's
like
like
that.
plastic. It's like thin board, like the cheap
Yeah.
board. That's what those are. It's a cheap board.
I
So
don't
if
know.
I
I'd
were gonna,
probably do black on mine.
that would bring it out. Because this, if I try to pull it up, forget it. It will ruin the whole. It's on there. It's on there.
Yeah, I
So
do like black with like I like wallpapers that kind of have like that black and then like that smoky look of like another color.
that would look really nice. But wallpaper's expensive.
It
Even
is.
code stick.
It is.
It's
It's
so expensive.
highly expensive.
Yeah. I
Highly.
still have one bookshelf left to do. I have my white one. I do have a white Billy bookcase because they didn't have the black one, so I got the white one. But I need to do that one too. I keep going back and forth if I want to do that one or not. I don't know if I will. Because eventually I might give that one to my daughter and get the black one. So I
Then
probably
I
won't.
wouldn't do it at all.
Yeah,
I'd
I
leave
probably
it.
won't. So, but I do like it.
Yeah.
I love that
It,
print.
it's nice. It just
Yeah.
gives that touch of pop, but not too much. It's settled.
Yeah, I didn't want too much floral because I'm not too much into floral, but I just kept going back to this one.
It just looks
So,
nice with your books too. All the books you need to read.
oh, I know, like all of those up
Uh-huh.
there. Wait, oh, yeah, oh there, oh there. Yes, there's. I mean, there's some books on my bookshelf I've read. They over there. You can't see them, but I've read them. I
Yeah,
read.
you've read a lot of books coming back into the book community.
Yeah, and I actually really enjoy it. Obviously, I like listening to it more, but yeah. At a time, I was like, I don't want to read, listen to no audio book. That's
Uh-huh.
all I do is listening. Yes, it's reading. For those of you that are like, that's not reading. It's reading. You're
It
just in a
is.
different form of reading, but it's reading.
Right, right. It is. It is.
So yeah. Anyway, so are you still on Zodiac Academy before we get into Onyx?
No, but I am going to finish an audiobook today and go right back into the Zodiac Academy. I'm reading The Vanishing of Josephine, which is a book about a woman who loses her husband, and she's kind of one of
Oh,
those women that who get married or fall in love and they become just like their husband. It's hard to explain. And then she buys her old family mansion and she
mm-hmm.
makes a wish that she was never born because she's always alone. Well,
Oh,
then she gets transformed into the past and she's trying to
mm.
save her great grandmother from dying from a mob. And so, in
Oh,
order to save her grandmother from dying, that means she's saving her history because she's disappearing slowly. Her family members don't know who she is. Friends don't remember who she is. It's a really good book. I'm actually really liking it, and I think I'm only 78% done with it. And then I'll go right into Zodiac Academy, and then we'll read The Dark Fate together.
okay. Sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
like
hope we really like these prequels because
if I only bought the one prequel because if I don't like it, I'm sorry, I'm going to book four. Telling you,
yeah.
just being honest, I'm gonna start book four. If I don't like it, I'm bye.
Well, cross your fingers, guys.
Let's hope. But all right, let's get into Onyx Storm, a book that I'm totally forgetting because I'm reading other books and yeah.
Okay, so chapters 42 through 48, this is where they're at the beach with the Aridana's kind and they're talking, they're chatting, and they're telling her that there's no cure for the venom. They are treating her like utter shit. They can't believe that she bonded with a human.
Oh, you're talking about her people. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so sorry. I was throwing me for. That's why I was looking like that. I'm like, wait, what the hell happened? Yes, that's right. They did because they went when they went to that beach. That's when they came out, and everyone was like, "Who the hell are you guys?" And then they're like,
Right.
"Oh." And Aunt Arna was like she knew who they were. Yeah, and they were being really rude to her. I was so mad.
And I'm really proud of her during this part because I mean, yes, she's a sparky little, like sarcastic little dragon, but she's not a little dragon.
Mm-mm.
And she tells them, "You guys preach peace with only known its privilege. Eridana Hisson Resort. You are all a disappointment to me. These are," and that's when I say these are asshole dragons.
Mm.
And one tells Zayden abomination. The female halts the insult, her eyes narrowing on Zayden. And that's when he goes venom. And that's when Riddick sees that.
Oh, that's when Riddick
And I
finds
don't know
out.
why he does that. I think because maybe the
No, Riddick
drag.
already knew.
No, Riddick didn't know yet
No,
until
he didn't. That's right. That's right.
he was one of the few that didn't know.
Hmm.
And I don't know what made his eyes go red. Maybe something that the dragons had said or they
Maybe, or
sensed.
he just got, or he pulled too much.
Maybe, I don't know. It doesn't really specify though in
It
that
could have been
part.
that he pulled too much, or no, he pulled too much and he's starting to lose himself. Remember, because that part's going to come up. I'm not going to say it right now, but that part does come up that he's holding on to at the end. There's only like a little bit left. I'm not going to say the part what it is, but and so yeah, it could be that because he's pulled quite a few times now. The more you pull, the more the eyes, the vessels and all that.
Yeah, and so Riddick didn't know at
Yeah, yeah,
all.
that's right. He didn't.
And I can only imagine his face because when we hear Riddick talking or when we see Riddick talking, he's kind of like this funny, goofy character. So I
Hmm.
can only imagine how pissed off he was.
Pissed and like, bro,
Hmm.
bro. I could just see him saying that. Like, yeah.
Yeah. And so, and then I guess Mira didn't know either. So I
No.
guess, yeah. So in chapter 43, we jump into chapter 43, and Mira didn't even know either when she
Mm-mm.
looks over. So I can only imagine. I don't like her too much.
I never liked her from
Probably
day
because
one. I don't like
I
her.
don't have sisters, so
I'm the only child, so but
I could
I don't like
imagine
her.
the jealousy.
I think she's jealous. I didn't like her when in Fourth Wing when she was just like how she was treating Zayden. I didn't like that.
No,
So
no.
mm-mm, I don't like. I didn't like her, and I didn't like the mom. I don't like those two
I can
characters.
only imagine who they're gonna set the characters for those two, like female characters for those two, and how I hope they can bring that energy and pull that energy
From
from
the
the
book.
books, yeah, of
'Cause a
how
lot
they
of
really
us are
are.
going to be mad.
Hmm.
Oh, speaking of that, off topic really quick. The one that played Damon on Vampire Diaries, they're trying to get him to be, oh my God. It was a character, and I was just like, I forgot the character. I seen it this morning, and I was just like,
Damn
first of all,
it.
he's a little too old now, and secondly, no, no. I mean, now if Zayden was his skin tone, and maybe Zayden was around that age, or like make him look younger, oh, I can see him playing it. But
Yeah, you're right. I couldn't see
he's
him.
not. He's not. He's too old, and he's not the skin tone. So yeah,
Yeah, I couldn't see it either. I have to agree with you. I couldn't see him playing. Maybe like a dad or like one of those corporals or
yeah, like one of maybe the teachers or something. Maybe because he's too old now. Now, if they would have did this when he was younger, oh, but he's not the skin tone. Tawny, he's not a doesn't have a tawny skin tone, so it wouldn't work.
right. And
But
I've been seeing characters for Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow, that's the singer. Woo,
but
woo.
no, Jack. Yeah,
Jack, yeah. If anybody's watched Game of Thrones,
I haven't.
there's a little kid, not a little kid, but a kid who ends up getting the throne, and he's an asshole prick. He would totally play Jack's character.
Oh, see,
Like
yeah, I've never
blonde
seen Game of Thrones.
hair, yeah, he would totally. But the only problem is I hope he could pull off an American accent because the guy who played in Game of Thrones. I think he's British. No offense to the Brits.
Oh,
No offense
okay.
to the Brits.
Okay.
So we get back into chapter 3, or 43. Everybody thinks that Theodorna is a dark welder. And I believe she is because they all thought that she was something else like
There's something to do with her and Violet.
I
There
think
has to be
so
something made
too.
with her. Oh, well, no, never mind. We don't know because she, yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Because my theory was maybe they're related some kind of way.
Yeah, that's what I thought
But
too.
I can't speak on that yet.
No, and I also thought they were related, and I also thought that maybe I don't know how to say it, but I thought maybe that they were dedicated together,
Mm,
kind of like sisters or kind of like cousins
hmm
or
But
whatever.
we don't know.
So, and then we talk about, oh, well, Riddick's pissed and not in a funny way. And he
Mm-mm.
and Violet go on a walk and she tells him everything. And then Violet and Riddick are walking back when going back and forth about how dangerous Zayden can be.
Mm-hmm.
What did I put? I Amanda would do the same thing over and over. If it was Zayden, if it was me in Violet's situation, I would do the same thing as Violet's doing to protect Zayden.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said anything either.
I would have kept it quiet to figure it out. And that's what
Mm-hmm.
pisses me off about this whole book is it didn't really specify anything about the cure. I get it, Eridona's kind of was supposed to figure it out, but they didn't really go into like that visit with the dragons wasn't a long visit.
No, it wasn't. And hopefully we'll learn some more in book 4 because I don't know what is going on.
No, no, no. And then it says, "Tell me now when you think there's no chance it'll happen again." Riddick's or not? Yeah, Riddick's telling Violet when will Zayden get to the point where he's gonna hurt her?
Yeah. And honestly, I don't think he would ever, unless he is totally just. Even then, I don't think so. I really don't think he would. I don't think so.
No, I don't know. I don't think so unless. Well, I don't know unless because you know how some people they black out and they don't remember their actions. Do you really think
True,
that he
but
could?
I don't know. I want to believe that he would not hurt her. Just like the scene from Vampire Diaries when Stefan he turned his humanity off. And this is when he was still with Elena, and he did not hurt her. Like he shoved her. I remember one of the episodes. I think he did shove her, but he didn't like hurt her. That's how I feel. Like I don't think Zayden's going to hurt Violet.
I have to save that because there's something you just said about Stefan, but it's really about Damon and Elena, and it kind of reminds me of the ending of this book. Kind of, sort of. Do you remember where Damon and Elena first meet? Which I didn't even know they first met until
Yeah,
like,
she was waiting for her friends, and he did a flashback, and she was standing in the middle of the road,
and he made her
and
forget that
he
they
made
met.
her forget. Oh, okay. I think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
okay.
could play a big part
Yes, in
into.
book 4, because we don't know what happened in those hours or whatever. So just like with Damon and Elena. So technically, Elena met Damon first.
Yes.
He just made her forget.
Uh-huh.
So
So
yeah.
that could kind of happen in book 4, where maybe they
Well,
they
no.
will
Hopefully, we're
know.
going to learn more. Like, because the ending of this was like, oh, what?
Yeah, and I didn't even know Imogen can do such things. I had no idea that was her thing.
Signet
Unless
or
I missed
whatever.
it. Unless I missed it in book 1 and 2.
Maybe me too, because I didn't know that either. I could have missed it.
So Riddick tells Violet and Xaden that when we get back to Beskayeth or wherever they go, that they have to tell Sawyer, they have to tell Rye, and they have to tell my God, I'm gonna butcher it, Justinian, right?
Yeah, just send, yeah, just send, yeah. Okay.
Okay, and And those are the only ones that Violet can be with. So Riddick goes in full protect mode. He's like, "You're not allowed to be alone with Zayden anymore now that I know
Mm-hmm.
what I know."
Mm-hmm.
And so they both ask. I think it was Violet and Zayden asked, "What about Dane? Dean? Do
Dane,
we?"
yeah, no. I would not have told him either. He does not need to know. Mm-mm. I do not trust him.
So they get back, and General Astos is right there
Yeah.
waiting because they didn't have permission to leave.
No, they did not.
And so they just kind of booked. He
Yep.
hands her a letter, and it's from Theodorni, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And uh Queen Mira is dead. I don't remember who that was. I don't remember what queen that was. Like I'm
I
drawing
don't
a blank of who that was, but I
I don't
remember she
remember.
died. Theodorna killed her.
Yeah, I don't remember who she was.
Okay. And so then Alark and his father is there. Remember the prince who went into hiding because of his
Yes.
father and his brother?
Yes.
Well, he's there and he's like, I'm happy to have my son back. They were gone for 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Everything goes back to normal, and they don't realize how many Dark Wielders have caused the war. Mira and Garrick and Darius and 25,000 people will never study a modern battle with so many casualties before. How in Amari's name are we supposed to descend that not only one are killed of our classmates, but took the lives of the queen? So I guess the Dark Wielders attacked,
Mm-hmm.
and they took how many did I say? 25,000 people
25,000.
plus the queen.
Yes.
So they're in a battle brief. This is where I think from chapters 49 to 50, something around there, they start to prepare to go to war with the dark.
Yeah, they're fighting.
And that's when, let's see how many people knew. So they believe that there's traitors in Basgiath or wherever that they're at.
Oh yeah, there's always been traitors. Oh yeah. It's from Fourth Wing. There had to been in
So do
there.
you think they were always there?
Yeah.
Even in Fourth Wing, they just didn't realize it. Now,
Mm-hmm.
they were supposed to. They're. I know that they're hidden as scribes. Do you think Jasenia is guilty? Maybe.
I don't know if she's like Venom, but she could be playing both sides.
Yeah, because they're hiding as scribes. How
They're
could
hiding
she?
as scribes. Or unless she really just didn't know. We don't know.
And I also didn't know that she was deaf. I know that they do signs and all that, but I thought that was part of how
Wait,
she
what?
spoke. Yes.
I don't.
Just she's deaf. I've seen some theories that she's deaf. That's why they sign. I thought it was this whole time. I thought it was part of like that's how they talk in the library or as scribes they all sign. But I've been seeing theories that she's deaf. That's why they sign, and that's why Sawyer needed to hurry up and learn how to sign.
Shit, I never put two and two together.
I didn't either until I saw someone do a video on it. I'm like, oh, that makes sense because I've always wondered why they were signing.
Never put two and two together. Wow, that makes sense then. Okay.
Hmm.
No, I think she can talk. You think?
Talk, or maybe it's talk through the mind. But all every time that I've seen her, she's always use sign language or signing. They call it signing. They don't say sign language. They call it signing in the book. That
Shit. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So I never would have even picked that up. That makes sense.
yeah. So they get ready. They're talking about traders, and they're talking about Theodorna and how she's a light wielder like Violet.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think, if I remember correctly, she's not one, right? Okay. And what else? Dun, 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 dun. And then they were saying that she might be a maven. I don't know what that is. A
I've
maven.
heard of it, but I don't remember what it was. There's so many key things I've missed.
Yeah. So, and then Riddick is making Violet and the rest, telling the rest about Zayden. So
Yes.
they go into Sawyer's room.
Because it says in your notes right here, tell them or I will. I remember Riddick saying that he will. Either you need to trust everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Dane. I still don't trust that boy.
I don't either. Then I don't know. I feel like even though he saved Violet in that Hundred of Doom in Iron Flame, I
Hmm.
don't think he's secure in my book now. I know when I was first reading Fourth Wing, I was like, "Oh, I love him," blah 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 blah, and you're like, keep reading. But
Keep reading. He's
I
straight up asshole.
I think that maybe he's trying to win the crew over, maybe, but
To
they don't
turn on
bring him
him.
up a lot in this book. He's kind
Yeah.
of like into press mode in this book.
Hmm.
But his
I don't
father's
know. I just don't trust him. I don't like his character. So I don't really care for him. And when I don't like a character, obviously I have to read it.
right.
But I just kind of like skim because I'm just like, because I don't really like his character. I don't like him. I don't like his dad. I don't like the sister.
What
Didn't
about
like
the
the mom.
brother?
The brother.
Braden, Brandon, whatever his name is.
Brody?
No, Violet.
Oh, the brother. Their brother. There's something up with him. Mm-mm. There's something. Even in when Iron Flame, we found out in Fourth Wing when he wasn't dead. But Iron Flame, I don't know. Even though he can like heal and stuff, there is something about that her brother that doesn't sit right with me.
Right. That's why you think he got a little closer to Zayden.
And you never. He might be Venom.
I don't know. I guess we'll never know until we get to book four, but it doesn't say. So I guess next time, chapters 49 to 54. Those are crazy chapters. 49 is like 60 was like a rush and the chapters got smaller.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think so too.
I just think the book was rushed. Period.
Yeah, I remember you saying that last time.
I think the book was just rushed, period, to me. It's
Yeah.
too much going on, but not going on at the same time, if that makes sense. So they're just pretty much flying around to different islands, like I said, and just, I don't know. I didn't care for this book, as much, especially the ending. I get it. We need a cliffhanger. I get it. But really?
I don't
So,
know. I don't
I
know. I guess
suppose
we'll have to figure out next time what happens and how this war starts or what kind of war this is that starts.
yeah. So we'll figure it out. But yes, if you guys have any suggestions or comments, leave them down in the description box with these chapters because I don't know. I'm just over it. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yes. Over the whole what ifs or why this way or
Oh,
where's
I
the east.
get she leaves Easter eggs and we got to figure it out. And there's so many theories.
There is.
So many theories.
By the time the 2 years have passed or a year has passed, everybody's gonna have forgotten.
Oh yeah, we're gonna forget. We're gonna have to go back and reread Onyx Storm. I plan to anyway once they release the
Now, when is
graphic
those
audio.
release dates for the graphic audio? Do you remember?
Wasn't it this month? March or was it May?
I
I
don't
want to say
know.
May. April? May?
Let's.
Google it. Yeah, because I don't remember when it's supposed to come out. Because I really need to listen to it again.
Yeah, you do. Let's see.
Because the narrator, that wasn't it. Hopefully, with many of us
Um.
complaining about it, maybe when the fourth book comes out with narration, maybe they'll have the full cast.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people bitch about that too.
Yeah.
Say you should have just brought it out. No disrespect to the narrator and
No
everything.
disrespect at all. It
May
just wasn't.
7th for the first one.
Okay.
May 7th.
All right, that sounds good. But all right, thanks again so much for you guys tuning in to this week's episode. Once again, thank you also for listening to us on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, and iHeart. Thank you so much. And if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell because it lets you know when we upload new episodes. Until next time, see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.